Alright, folks. The Gabler's Destroyer, Tier 5 Special British Light Tank. It's not a premium, so highly likely to be this year's well-deserved reward, even though it has nothing to do with legacy vehicles, like how the Super Hellcat reminds you of the original Hellcat, or KV-1SA doesn't have the D25T 122, so whatever. The Super Chaffee to the original Chaffee, or VK28, T50-2. Panzer IV F2 has nothing to do with Panzer IVs, but whatever. So this thing is out of the left field, but has wheels for tracks, even though it's actually considered as tracked vehicle. So get the track links blown off and you're still stuck, like with the BT series of Russian light tanks or some of the French vehicles like the Lorraine 40T. Even though it's air core tires, if the tracks get blown off, you're still stuck. So that's unfortunate. 4 recoilless launcher on top of the turret. Purely cosmetic. Useless. This thing would be so much better if you have auxiliary weapons like these 4 launchers on top of your turret, but no, you only get the 6-pounder gun, and based on the gun barrel, it looks about the same size as a Crusader, maybe a little bit taller than a Crusader, but okay, I mean Crusader is more like a medium tank, so this thing is also like a medium, I guess. You do have the suspension springs coming out of the body, or then again, some of the mud guards or side armor, that doesn't count. So can you actually damage the suspension by shooting right here into this crevice? And it's too complex for wargaming to implement such details, right? Maybe. But we haven't seen some of the low tier vehicles added to the game client, funny enough, talking about it, but I thought it was the Panzer 38K for this year's well-deserved reward. But then again, 2 German medium tanks back to back doesn't really make sense, but they haven't added the Panzer 38K. They haven't added the Comrades 75, the Comet tank with a 20-pounder, but whatever. So yeah, I guess it's okay. It's not exactly legacy vehicle. Give us back the little Burt of FV304, the original size, not the super chunky version. They won't. With the original DPM, like 8-second reload that could be buffed to like 7 seconds. They won't. It got nerfed super hard. That was like 8-9 years ago too. Holy crap, time flies. Yeah, this thing is more like a Crusader with wheels, but it still gets blown off and you get detracked. It's at tier 5 though. Not really a medium, but it's a light tank. Does these actually count? It's more like fuel drums or parts of the engine. I think those count. Alright, 6-pounder gun. It's an autoloader. 3 rounds in the clip. 1 second between each shot. 90mm pin for a light tank. Kinda. I mean, then again, it's a tier 5 light, but gold shell has about the same average penetration as standard AP on medium tanks, so you'll struggle unless you hit the rear of larger vehicles, but you will see tier 7s. Some of the tier 7s have super armor, like a Oni, for example, but I guess that's fine with about 220 alpha damage burst in like 2 seconds, right? But then again, you reload at 11 seconds, 10 seconds with a good crew. No rammer on this thing. 2 seconds of aim time. Accuracy is kind of if. You do have the gun depression, but you're mostly running about 60 rounds. Not that much. For a 6-pounder gun, not that much. And 5-man crew. Most of the high-tier British light tanks has only like 3 or even 2 for the Manticore, so you'll struggle to find a loader and a radio operator out of all these bunch, but hey, it's a crew trainer, I guess. Not really. High tier has only like 3-man crews. Top speed, not bad. Horsepower per ton ratio, not bad, but still considered as tracks, not really wheels. Hull traverse, Fast, turret traverse, workable. Health, alright for a light tank. It's more chunky than the average. Average is about 500 or so. Has no armor whatsoever. And camo sucks for a light tank. You do keep it while moving, but 13 is not great for a light tank. You want about, at this tier of a low tier light tank, at about 20 or at least 18. View range, alright. Radio, kinda low tier, whatever. But let's just confirm. So, low tier light tanks usually have very good camo. Let's see, tier 5 lights, 17%, 21 for the ELC, of course, but about 17, 18-ish percent. Yeah, the chunky boys, the chaffies are meh. Holy crap, BT-42 has garbage can. Yeah, it's a large super turret, I guess, of a derp gun, but okay, that sucks. So yeah, camo is not the greatest, but at least you have some of the mobility, right? It's not a premium, it's a special tank. No credit making capability. So, project for 8-wheel drive armor vehicle with frontal armor compared to a medium 13mm, yeah, of what? Tier 4? Tier 3 medium tanks? Or even World War I medium tanks? It's crap. You only stop machine gun rounds. Supposed to have a 57, but it's a 6-pounder. Or 75, but 6-pounder gun. Yeah, 6-pounder gun usually have very decent pin, at least for the Crusader. But, nah, it's low tier. Yeah, size of it too is pretty chunky, right? It's pretty massive. Use the 6-pounder on the Crusader as a comparison, but it's about the same size as this thing. This thing is not really a light tank, even though they classified it as a light. It's more like a medium. Originally, it was a medium. So yeah, big chunky boy, but yeah, DPM suck. Accuracy kind of suck. So you're driving around, but yeah, camo is not great. Yeah, you want definitely low exhaust noise thing to help out with the camo, but I played the Crusader like a medium tank. And the view range could be better with optics, but this gun doesn't really perform, so you're not supposed to cater towards firepower when playing light tank, but this thing is more like a medium. Yeah, this thing is more like a medium. Chunky body, large turret that's made out of paper. It's massive, only 60 rounds too. Don't spam too much. Shell velocity is kind of if. Yeah, but then again, whatever. It's if with the accuracy combo, so you'll struggle to snipe. But you're not supposed to snipe, you're supposed to dump shell into the rear of vehicles. And 90mm pin sucks. It's free, I guess. Yeah, it's tracks. It's not wheels. Get the track links blown off, you're stuck. So, it's not like you're running about with a slower top speed with the wheels. Nope. Doesn't happen like that. Not like the actual EBRs. So more like a BT, BT5, BT3, or BT7, BT42, Lorraine 40T. Doesn't the Lorraine 50T have the air core tires? I think it does. I don't remember, but 40T definitely has it. It's whatever. So we're wasting too much time on a free vehicle, but has nothing to do with well-deserved reward. I mean, Super Hellcat was the original run, right? Then was the Chaffee, and then the T50-2, and then the VK, and then the KV-1SA, and then the Panzer IV. So this one, legacy, somewhat legacy without the D25T, 122, legacy, random Panzer IV thrown in, and now even more random of a light tank slash pseudo medium tank of a wheel vehicle. I don't remember playing this thing when I was playing World of Tanks like 10 years ago, but hey, give us back the old Burt, the smaller Burt, the FE304. They won't do that. Yeah. So best of all, you will likely choose possibly 3D style or the crew members. These are more important, rarer to get. You can also get the bond equipments, but the rest are whatever. 2D style, gross. Premium days, gross. Credits, gross. So yeah, you usually want the 3D styles or the crew members, those are really hard to get than the bond equipments, or possibly the actual bonds. But okay, well-deserved reward. Playing like 10 years or 13 years, you get this thing. So play it like any other light tanks at low tier. Turbocharger, optics, and low exhaust noise system thing. Yeah. It's not really about the firepower on these vehicles. Like tier 5 light tanks, you have a bunch of chaffies. One with the flak panzer thing. Or half track of a German suspension. I don't even play this thing, but optics, turbocharger, better camo. You don't really put anything else. This thing cannot even fit a rammer if you want to. And the DPM kind of sucks too. It's even worse than this thing. This thing is already kind of if, but I mean, you have an autoloader, I guess. That's something. Wow, 16 horsepower per turn ratio. That's kind of measly. But then again, it's a suspension, so I didn't even touch this thing. Get it for free in the filler department, but yeah, but this thing is well-deserved reward. So I would say if you are picking a vehicle out of the bunch for well-deserved reward, this might not be your first choice. So go with stuff like the KV-1SA, very decent auto reloader, inverse auto reloader. Maybe the VK might be fun if you're into the derp gun aspect of a light tank. Also goes with the T50-2 classic, and then the Super Chaffies or whatever. Yeah, the worst choice for now is likely the Panzer IV F2. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's not great. It's like a 4. Horsepower per turn ratio on that thing sucks, but it's like freaking 13 or something, if I remember correctly. I played like a couple of rounds of it, but it just... yeah, 12.5 horsepower per turn ratio. It's not great. Also doesn't carry that many shells, but still a little bit better than the Turin 3 or Panzer 3K. Yeah, Panzer 3K has no ammo. Turin 3 has also no ammo. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you don't get 2 German vehicles back to back. So, like I said, no Panzer 38K for now. It's at tier 5 German medium tank. Not here. Not in the game files, funny enough. Also, the same goes for the 𝗗𝗲𝗏𝗀 75. We covered it like half a year ago too. Tier 6 British medium tank. Not there. So, they don't usually add the low tier vehicles, funny enough, until like Holiday Ops. The final patch before Holiday Ops. Yeah, Panzer 38K. It's not really well deserved anymore, obviously, because this vehicle fits that spot. But then again, the F2 Panzer IV was originally a premium. They switched it before the actual release, so well deserved reward. So 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗀, yeah, about half a year ago, this thing wasn't added. Tier 6 premium medium tank. Comet with a 20-pounder. Nope, not here. So for now, this thing. It's like a whatever. It's free out of 10, but performance-wise, it's a big chunky body of a light tank that doesn't get the benefits of the wheels. DPM kind of sucks. Penetration kind of sucks. View range could be better, but it's more of a medium tank, supporting medium tank. The drop on it is the alpha damage of the burst, but then again, 200 damage of burst is not that crazy at tier 5, right? It's not really that crazy. Give it like 10 rounds. No, that would be great too. 5 rounds at least, right? But why don't we have the original Bulldog? Speaking of well-deserved legacy vehicles, the original Bulldog has a 10-round 76mm. Way too good. God damn. Immediately nerfed after one patch. It's a 10-round clip, 76 for a Bulldog. Also at tier 5 or no, tier 7 before it got up tier to like tier 8 or something. Okay, it's a long time ago, but the same damage potential as a AMX 5100 practically. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your well-deserved reward. But this thing is tied with the Panzer IV F2, possibly. Get the KV-1SA first, possibly the T-50-2, but yeah, you're not choosing this vehicle first, unless you already have the other ones. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.